Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a lovely day today. So for today's video, I'm going to be doing like a chatty, get ready with me, kind of letting you guys know what's been going on recently and also showing you guys my like updated everyday makeup routine because I've been loving the way my makeup has been looking lately. So yeah, I thought I would share that with you. But yeah, if you enjoy videos like this, please leave a like, it really does help me out, and don't forget to subscribe. Yeah, let's just get straight on into it. So I've already done my skincare for today, so I'm going to go straight in with primer. Now, I'm just going to be honest with you. The primer that I've been using is from my project pan. So it's the Figs and Rouge Satin Soft Blurring Primer and Finishing Fix. I have not been liking this, but I'm going to give it one final shot today. I'm just kind of hoping that because my skincare has had so much time to sit and soak in that this is going to be okay. And I'm not going to take too much in case that's the problem. It just seems to go really weird around the edges of my face. So here goes. Obviously, if it goes terribly wrong, I will just take it off. But hopefully that's not the case today. I'm just going to take the rest down my neck just so that it's not obvious where it ends, because for whatever reason this primer seems to go quite white when it dries. And I'm just going to leave it there and let it dry because otherwise it peels. So hopefully that'll be okay. And I just realised I forgot to wet my sponge. I'll be back in just 1 second. So I just decided to quickly do my eyebrows because everyone does their eyebrows their own way. But if you were interested, to fill them in, I used the e.l.f. What is this? Ultra Precise Brow Pencil. Mine is in... what shade is this? Taupe. And I also used the PS Brow Sketch Brow Pencil in light brown just to add like a little bit of a warmer look to the brow. And then for my brow gel, I've been using the NYX Tinted Brow Mascara. I forgot how much I loved that brow gel. Oh my god. Okay, so now that that primer has had plenty of time to set into my skin, I'm gonna go in with base product. So I am a massive underpainter now. That is just how I like to do my makeup. Also, this one strand of hair is really driving me mad. This one will sit quite nicely back, this one will not. Anyway, so to cream contour today, I'm going to be using the PS My Perfect Colour Foundation and Contour Stick. Mine is in the shade Toffee. I'm just kind of trying to use this up, to be honest. Not my favourite. I really like the... is it Makeup by Mario? Yeah, the bronzing balm thing. That's my favourite. So I just kind of want to get this out because I don't see myself wanting to reach for anything else. I have changed the kind of brush that I use to blend this out with though. I now use like quite a fluffy brush. This is a contour brush, but I just prefer how it looks. I feel like it gets the job done a lot quicker. I'm not too precise with this because if I mess up, I can just, you know, clean it up with my foundation, which is another reason why I like underpainting. My mirror's here, by the way. That's why I keep looking off to the side. Also, I don't know why the lighting has gone quite shadowy over here all of a sudden. I don't know. So yeah, kind of just like that. Really nice and quick. And then for cream blush, obviously I've been using my Milk Makeup Lip and Cheek balm. It's in my project pan. This is in the shade Work. It's honestly one of my favorite blushes, to be honest. I just take quite a bit of that on my skin. A little bit down my nose. Going in with the same brush. It's a Real Techniques contour brush. And yeah, this one I kind of pat rather than anything else. I just kind of like to be a little bit more precise with my blush placement. I feel like I just need a little bit more. Okay, so I obviously took some time off from YouTube and I said I was going to do a video explaining it, not because I feel like I have to, but you know, like I like to keep you guys updated like with my life and stuff, and I really am trying to upload like all the time on YouTube because I do really enjoy it. It is my like happy place. I'm just quickly gonna go in with foundation. So I'm still doing a little bit of a mix, so I just mixed together my EX1 foundation, some of the ELF 16-hour camo concealer. This is the matte finish one, and then I just add in some of the PS Flawless Glow primer foundation hybrid. So that's the mixture that I'm going to be making. So first of all, Kane has been having quite a lot of like not health problems. He has been diagnosed with what is the matter with him, but obviously I'm not going to disclose it on here because he's not on like the YouTube side of things, so I'm not about to start sharing his whole story on here. But that has been quite stressful because he was getting like no help at all for like the longest time. Whoa, he was getting like no help for the longest time, and it was just getting quite stressful. And obviously I felt so helpless, like I couldn't help. So that hasn't been ideal, but we're like kind of past that now. We're kind of on the mends with that now, so things can only get better. So then the reason I took like some time off was because sadly my childhood dog did die. He had to be put down because he was very old, by the way. He was 20, so definitely had a long time with him, but he had gone blind and it was really freaking him out. You could tell that like he didn't feel safe, he didn't know where he was, and I also think he was going deaf as well, so I can't even imagine like losing all your senses like all in one go. I can't imagine how scary that would be. And obviously he was old, and the vet obviously informed us that in her opinion he's not going to ever get used to it. He's not going to have enough time to get used to this where he'll be comfortable. She said if he was younger then yeah, fine, but obviously at his age, like, he was an old man. It just wasn't fair. So we made the decision to have him obviously put to sleep, which was very, like, it was so sad, but at the same time the vet was so lovely. I've never had to do that before. And I was like googling it all night because he actually went quite bad during the night, so all night we actually was quite scared he was just gonna go in his sleep. But all night I was googling because I kind of knew what was gonna happen when we went to the vets. Like it was so obvious what needed to be done. So I was up googling it all night to try and like prepare myself, because I'm such a crier, and I feel so like I'm just quite an emotional person. I'm just not even gonna try and sugarcoat it. So I knew I was gonna get upset, but I was reading up that like it's best to try and stay calm and not get too upset because the dog can pick up on it and it can make them quite scared. And obviously I didn't want his last like few moments to be like scary for him at all. So obviously I'd like prepared myself the whole morning to, you know, try and be strong. Obviously we all did have a bit of a cry in there, but he definitely didn't pick up on anything. And towards the end of his life, his name was Alfie, by the way, Alfie got quite like stiff. Like he was an old man, like he couldn't bend the way he used to. And she had to give him, I can't remember what it's called, but she gave him something to help him relax. I think it was a sedative, like, you know, just to calm him down a little, because he'd got quite worked up, and obviously we didn't want it to be a stressful thing for him. So she gave him something to help him calm down, and honestly, his whole body relaxed. Like, he literally, it was like he was a baby again. Like, he was so cuddly. Like, we hadn't been able to cuddle him the way we did on that day for a long time, because he just couldn't sit like that. Like, yeah, it was honestly, in a weird way, it was quite, not nice is the wrong word, but it was just like seeing him in his youth again, kind of thing. Which, if you're not like a dog person, this might seem like quite like, oh my god, get over it, it's a dog. But I don't care. Like, he was family. Like, I don't care. You can say what you want. So yeah, that was like the main reason I took some time off, because I was so upset. Like, that dog had helped me through so much, especially in like my teenage years, because I didn't have the easiest time in my teenage years, and yeah, that little dog just, oh my god, he helped me through so much. So he's got like a little spot in like my mum's garden now, where we can obviously kind of like sit with him, and like, you know, it's his place. We've all added our own like bits to it and whatnot. So and it's honestly actually quite nice to just sit there with him. But that's why I took quite a bit of time off. And then it was obviously the 6 weeks holidays as well. So what is this lighting? What is happening? It was the 6 weeks holidays as well. So I was trying to, you know, spend as much time with my children as I could and make memories for them. And yeah, so obviously every kind of like bit of free time we had, I was sat like doing stuff with them. I wasn't really sat filming videos. That wasn't really like what I wanted to do. And I hate trying to force videos. I prefer to do them like when I actually want to do them. But yeah, so I wasn't really like filming anything, and we did take like a week away as well. So I didn't film for that whole week. So then when I came back, I was like, do you know what? I'm not gonna film videos until like Aurora had settled at school, because she was in a new class and she'd actually gone into year 1, which is quite different from reception. So I was a little bit worried about her, but she honestly handled it so well. I hate that primer. That primer needs to go. It just pills. I just don't understand. It has had so much time to sit on my skin. It shouldn't be causing me these issues. Yeah, so obviously then she started back at school, and then I wanted to make sure I had time to film a few videos so that when I came back I had videos ready to go, so that when I was filming videos I still had videos ready to go up, so that there wasn't like, I have no idea when that stopped recording, like not at all. I'm actually so mad. I don't know where it cut off, but I was just telling you guys about like why I took time off of YouTube. I'm so hoping that picked that up. I can't believe I didn't realise it stopped recording. I'm so sad. I don't know when it stopped. But yes, just to quickly recap, just because I don't want to go all into it again. My childhood dog had died, so that was why I took some time off. And then we actually went away in the 6 weeks holidays to make memories with the kids. So yeah, that's kind of why I took some time off. And then when I actually came back, because I've actually been filming YouTube videos now for a little while, I've got like a log of them ready to go and be uploaded, just because I didn't want to come back and be like stressed about not having videos ready to go. I wanted to just have them ready, so I pre-recorded some, And I know I'm gonna miss like a few uploads here and there because that's like inevitable, but hopefully we shouldn't be missing very many. I can't believe that stopped recording. It has like a timer. Honestly, I really want to get a new camera because this films in like 15 minutes, like little segments, which is fine to be honest, but when it does stuff like that, like it doesn't let me know that it stopped recording unless I'm like physically looking at it. And obviously when I'm doing my makeup, I'm not always like looking dead at the monitor. Like my mirror is to the side now. To be honest, I could probably put my mirror here. Yeah. I'm gonna put my mirror here. Also, I don't know what's going on with the lighting, guys. I'm so sorry. The sun just decided to peek through one cloud and is causing havoc to me right now, to be honest. Also, I don't know whether it caught it on camera, but I hate that primer. It is pilling up, even though it had so much time to just sit on my skin. So the primer's gotta go. And I just went in with my concealer. The concealer that I used was the NYX Bear With Me Serum Concealer. But now that we're all up to date with where I've been and whatnot, I'm hoping that my camera didn't cut off too late because I obviously went a little bit more in detail, but I didn't want to repeat myself if, you know, it's all already there. Now we can just do the makeup and lighten the mood a little bit. So to set my under eyes, I use the Pat McGrath Labs Skin Fetish Sublime Perfecting Blowing Under Eye Powder. God, that is a mouthful. And it's so funny because I didn't used to like this product, but now I love it. And I only set my under eyes because now I'm going to go in with like powder bronzer and powder blush and highlight, and then I will set like around my face. So the bronzer I'm obviously going to use is the Beauty Gimme Sun Bronzer, which I know is kind of annoying because I don't think you can buy this anymore, but it is in my project pan and I am trying to use it up. So we're almost at the end of the year, guys, so I've really got to give this my final push. But I've been preferring doing this before I set my face, because then if I go too heavy-handed with any of the powder products, I can, you know, use the setting powder to just help to dull it down ever so slightly. And also I feel like my face looks a little less powdery because I'm not having to set in them areas, because this powder is setting in them areas, if that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. It makes sense in my head. My nose has started running. This happens all the time when I do my makeup, by the way. I don't know whether it happens to anyone else, but like pretty much, I would say 90% of the time when I do my makeup, my nose runs. And I don't know why. And if it's not my nose, it'll be one of my eyes. Like, oh. Stop torturing me. I don't know why it does that. Oh my god, guys, who's excited for Halloween? I'm so excited. I can't decide whether we're going to go trick-or-treating this year because Oakley's only one, and obviously taking him out in like the cold, probably wet, like night time, like trick-or-treating, I just don't feel like is like a good move for him. Whereas next year he'll love it because he'll be a bit older and he'll understand a little bit more. So I don't know whether to go trick-or-treating or I kind of want to do a party, you know? I've never done a Halloween party and I think Aurora would love it and it would keep us inside. So I'm not sure what to do. But I've been seeing so many like little TikTok hacks on like how to do your own like Halloween decorations, and it just looks like so much fun, and Aurora could help me with that too. I don't know, I just think it would be fun. Okay, for blush, I'm gonna use the Essence The Blush in the shade Breathtaking. Honestly, do you know what I really want to start doing? I really want to start doing my cream blush on top of like my set skin to give it that like lit from within kind of glow. I've seen so many people doing it and I've always been so scared to do it because I just can't imagine it sit right on top of powder, but I think I just need to give it a go, you know. So I might try it, not today, but soon. Let me know if you've ever tried that. Did it work for you? I really want to know, because I really want to try it. This driving me mad. Go out of the way. Stop trying to be the main character here. I feel like my makeup routine really doesn't take me that long anymore. So now I'm going to set the rest of my face. I'm going to use the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop setting powder. Mine is in the shade light medium. Honestly, it's quite yellow. It is quite yellow toned. And I hate the application process for this. It is such a silly designed powder, in my opinion. And it's not my favourite powder either, I'm going to be completely honest with you. But I wanted to try something new, and that's on me. Honestly, I think I just need to go and buy my Fenty Beauty powder again, and then have my Laura Mercier powder, because those two are my favourites, and they literally never let me down. So I think I just need to go back to those two, to be honest with you. I still have my Laura Mercier now, but I don't use that all the time just because she is a bit spinny. So I do kind of like to keep her for when, you know, I've got like places I need to be, like I'm going out or, you know, anything like that. But yeah, they're my two favourite powders. What powders are you guys using at the minute? I don't really feel like I've seen very many like new powders coming out that people are loving, to be honest with you. I tell you one powder I actually do really want to try. I want to try the Huda Beauty one, the loose one, not the pressed one, because I've seen so many bad things about that pressed powder. But yeah, I really want to try the loose one because I know that's a lot of people's favourites too. So I might purchase that before I buy my Fenty, or maybe when I buy my Fenty, I don't know. I go through a lot of powder because I'm an oily skin girly, so it's not too bad me having too many powders. I might just get a travel size of the Huda one and try it out that way first. And then if I don't like it, it's not like the end of the world. And now I'm going to go in with highlights. So I've obviously been using the lighter highlight in here. Bloody hell, that was ugly. I think this is Shine Bright. It might actually be like a diamond. I'm not sure which one it is, but it's the lightest one of the two anyway. This highlight is honestly, it's one of my favorites, you know. Like, I love this highlighter so much. I used to love it way back when everyone was obsessed with Doll Beauty. But yeah, I still love it, even still now. It's just so pretty. I do feel like it is a little bit more like glittery than some of the highlights I have now, but it's not like something that I can't deal with, because honestly it is so pretty. I'm hoping you can see that, because oh my god, it is one of my favorites. And it's so funny to me how little highlighter I put on compared to when I used to do my makeup, 2016 makeup. Does anyone follow any like makeup YouTubers that just do like get ready with me's, like chatty little get ready with me's and stuff? Because I am actually so fed up of, I have really been wanting to just watch people do their makeup because it's one of my favourite things to do. I love to learn new techniques from people, and I just enjoy watching people do their makeup, because makeup honestly is like therapy to me. But no one really does it anymore, and if they are, they usually like testing new products and stuff, which I don't mind watching that. I do like watching people try new makeup, but because I'm not really buying very much new makeup at the minute, I don't really like to watch people try new stuff, because then I get tempted to buy new stuff, and I'm really trying to get my makeup collection down so that I can buy new makeup in the future. But at the minute I just really don't need to be buying anything new. But yeah, I just feel like no one just does their makeup anymore for a YouTube video. So it's been so annoying. I've been looking everywhere for someone to watch, and I just can't find anyone that like I gel with. It's so annoying. I'm going to quickly set my face now with the e.l.f. Power Grip Dewy Setting Spray. I actually love this setting spray, to be honest with you. Oh my god, look at, oh, you can't see. Look at all the powder on my jumper. Not good. Just dust that off. So it's one of them where it has like the like oily stuff at the top, and you have to like mix it together. So I'm just giving this a good old shake. I love how fine the mist is on that setting spray, but at the same time, I know I'm using way too much because it's so fine that I can't even feel that it's on my skin. So I just keep spraying. Although, to be fair, I have always been a girly that oversets her face. So now I'm going to do eyes, and honestly, I don't usually do a whole lot of eyeshadow like on the day-to-day, but because I've got 2 or 3 more videos, it depends how much time I have, that I want to film after this one. Let me just move this out of the way because it's actually driving me mad. So obviously I'm using my Pan That palette, which is the Urban Decay Naked Heat palette. And honestly, I don't usually do a lot, but today I'm just gonna see where it takes me. I'm not gonna do anything crazy. I'm just quickly going to, where's my brushes? Where are they? So one thing I am gonna do is, because I never set my concealer on my eyelids because I like to have a tacky base, one thing I do like to do is just pat over any creases, and I just use some of my translucent powder, or like whatever powder I've used to set my face, just to set like the brow bone to the mobile lid, just because then I feel like it's a bit more cohesive with like the rest of your face, like it doesn't stand out as much. I don't know whether that made sense. See, look, now my nose isn't running anymore and I feel like my eye is about to start leaking. What is happening to me? So now I'm just going to do something super simple today, to be honest. I'm going to take a little bit of this shade here, which is Low Blow, and I'm going to mix it with this shade here, which is Cayenne, just to make it a little bit of a deeper, richer shade, because my jumper's quite like a brown burgundy-ish shade. So I'm just going to mix these two together on a super fluffy brush. I'm just going to first of all pat that all over my lid. And then once I'm happy with that, I'm then going to start blending the edges. I'm just not really that into like my eyeshadow at the minute, and also I do feel like I am getting a little bit bored of this palette, just because a lot of my eyeshadow looks tend to look the same, because obviously a lot of the shades in this palette are pretty similar, but we're too close to the end of the year now for me to stop using this palette. I'm just going to take like quite a dense brush, like a denser fluffy brush, and just blend these edges. There isn't actually eyeshadow on this, but it is kind of the brush I always use to blend my edges, so it might have like, you know, a little bit of shadow that is picked up. Yeah, just something like that, like nice and simple today. I can't really be bothered to do anything too crazy, and I'm not really going anywhere today. This palette doesn't really make me feel creative in any way, so it's a bit hard to come up with new eyeshadow looks to do with this palette, which is so funny because I remember when I first got this palette, it literally had everyone who was into makeup in a chokehold. Like, everyone wanted this palette, and honestly now I'm not really sure why we were so obsessed with it, because it is so boring. Like, all of the shades look exactly the same, and all of your eyeshadow looks pretty much look exactly the same too. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it like that, to be honest. I like this palette because it does make my eyes pop, because the shades just work with my eye colour, but it's so boring. And now I'm just gonna use the shade Ounce to highlight my brow bone and inner corner. One thing I will say is I'm gonna miss this shade when it's gone, because it is the perfect brow bone and inner corner highlight, because it's not like a proper highlight where it's like super glittery and sparkly. It's honestly quite dull, but it just does what it needs to do, and it stands out so well. I actually love it. I really need to. I'm usually like a tidy up as I go kind of person, and I've just not done that today for whatever reason, and it is stressing me out. So now I'm gonna do mascara. So the mascara that I've been loving is this e.l.f. Lash Beats mascara. I've been loving it. It is currently a little bit crumbly, and now it kind of transfers a little bit because like the little bits of crumbles come down on my eyes. Because I'm oily, it gives me that little bit of a black eye look. But I'm going to use it today because I've got nowhere to go and it is my favourite. But I desperately need to go and buy a new one. So I'm just going to quickly curl my lashes and then I'm going to go straight in with the mascara. This is how I like to do my lashes because I feel like they hold the curl so much better. I saw an MUA say that the way to get the most out of your mascara is to blink on it and then curl the brush, but I cannot curl the wand to save my life without it getting everywhere. Okay, and then I'm just quickly gonna curl my other lashes, which I always seem to have problems with this eye. I'm not really sure why. They never really curl the same. And then now because this side will be a little bit more dry, I do like to go in with another coat on just the outer corner of my lashes just to make them a little bit longer. It gives them that bit more of like a cat eye shape without really doing anything. Okay, and then now it's just time for lips, which is so easy for me. So for lips, I literally always use this lip liner. I need to go get another one. So this is the PS lip liner in the shade Foxy Nude. So when I do my lip liner, I always line them first and then rub my lips together to blend it out just a little bit so it's not as harsh, and then I do go back in anywhere where I want a little bit more of that liner to be a bit more sharp, but I do still rub my lips together just to blend it out ever so slightly. And now I'm just gonna go in with the Fenty Beauty some kind of plane or helicopter or something just went over. That was so loud. So now I'm just going to go in with the Fenty Beauty Diamond Milk lip gloss. This is my Project Pan lip gloss. And I just feel like this is such a me lip shade, but this is the finished look. God, the lighting really has just been all over the place today. So this is the finished look. Thank you guys for getting ready with me today. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you want to see like more chatty get ready with me kind of videos because I love them. No one films them anymore, but yeah, I love doing them. So let me know if you want to see more. Leave a like, 'cause it really does help me out. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see a little bit more of me. I upload every Monday, Wednesday and Saturday. Leave a comment of what you would like me to film next. But with all that being said, I hope you guys have a lovely rest of your day. Thank you so much for watching until the end. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.